Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a classic fairy tale about a beautiful young princess named Snow White, who is driven into hiding after being betrayed by her wicked stepmother, the evil queen. The queen is obsessed with being the fairest of them all, thanks to her magical mirror, which tells her she is the most beautiful woman in the land. However, one day, the mirror declares Snow White as the fairest, which ignites the queen's jealousy and fury. In her envy, the evil queen orders a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and kill her. However, the huntsman, moved by Snow White's innocence, spares her life and lets her go. Snow White flees deep into the forest, where she discovers a cottage belonging to 7 dwarfs who work in a nearby mine. The dwarfs, Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey, welcome Snow White and protect her from harm. Meanwhile, the evil queen discovers that Snow White is still alive when her magical mirror reveals it. Desperate to rid herself of Snow White, the queen disguises herself as an old peddler woman and creates a poisoned apple that will put Snow White into a deep sleep. The queen tricks Snow White into taking a bite of the apple, and Snow White falls into an eternal slumber. The dwarfs, upon finding Snow White unconscious, are heartbroken and place her in a glass coffin. One day, a prince, who had fallen in love with Snow White before, comes to the forest and kisses her. The kiss breaks the curse, and Snow White awakens. The prince and Snow White are reunited, and they live happily ever after. Main characters. 1. Snow White, the kind-hearted and beautiful princess who is exiled by her jealous stepmother. She is the story's heroine who, after enduring hardship, finds love and happiness. 2. Evil Queen, the vain, wicked stepmother of Snow White, who is consumed with jealousy when Snow White surpasses her in beauty. She is the antagonist of the story, and her evil acts lead to Snow White's exile and apparent death. 3. The Huntsman, a man ordered to kill Snow White but who spares her life out of compassion. He helps set Snow White free. 4. The 7 Dwarfs, the small, hard-working miners who befriend and protect Snow White. Each dwarf has a distinct personality. Doc leader Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey who is silent but sweet. 5. The prince who falls in love with Snow White and awakens her with a kiss. He represents true love and is Snow White's savior. The story revolves around themes of jealousy, kindness, and the triumph of good over evil. Snow White's purity and kindness shine through despite her hardships, and with the help of her new friends and true love, she ultimately conquers the evil queen's wickedness. Thank for watch this video. Please like, share and subscribe.